Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Okay, so I was like about to record a video, and then I spin the wheel. Just like, you know what? Sure, why not? I might as well spin it. But when I spun it, I got a robo farm. It's like, you know what? That's a good way to open the video. You know, on a positive note, because okay. To put this in perspective, out of every single time I've spun the wheel, I've never gotten a robo farmer. So that's like kind of cool. I guess we could kind of use that in our next game. I've never personally used a robo farmer. I know you can like hack him in, but I've never really been a fan of hacking. Like, I know it's unreasonable. I'm really afraid to get in the hack pool, even though I know like hacking in robo farmers that probably won't happen, but it is still, it's just like how I usually am. Okay, so something I really want to work towards is eco amplifier, because Salted Wounds got the nerf hammer on it. Like it's almost completely useless right now. Like, they made it so each like life leaked is no longer 20 lives, and it's 10 lives, and instead of max being 200, 150. So that's a big nerf to Salted Wounds. So that makes Salted Wounds like much worse than it was previously. So now I'm probably gonna have to get eco amplifier. The problem is that's a lot of, that's like 500, 250, then 5,000. So that's about 8,000 XP I need, and I only have what, like, I don't know, about 3,000 right now. Started recording on a day with actually like cool stuff happening, but no, it's just boring on Moab Pit. Like, cause I would have recorded in the past few days, but I legitimately have not had time. I've had so much stuff to do. It's just been insane. Like, I actually have no time for you do. Like, the most free time I had in the last few days was like 2 hours last night, and that really, I didn't even feel motivated because I spent all that time. I've been basically doing a lot of homework, and then also did a few other stuff. But yeah. Anyway, so we are facing Darkness, 47,000, fairly okay with, lost, not anything exceptional. Okay badge. He's not in a clan I've ever heard of, but you know, that doesn't mean anything bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Dart Farm Ace. I mean, a lot of other strategies work on this map as well, not just Dart Farm Ace. But, you know, in the spirit of being full try hard, might as well. And it's no force. I do like the no force because I feel like force, in a way, they're fun. They're fun and random, but it goes to a point like if one person gets like ice to the 4 tower and one person gets like glue, it's just unfair because ice is so much better of a tower than glue. Especially as a support if you're not using it as your main loadout. Because obviously ice can slow all Moab class balloons like half, and that's insane. So anyway, I might as well use my robo farmer. Look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and like hide it in the corner. I don't know. There we go. Hide it in the corner. And it's gonna feel weird not having banana farmers down, because like I always put my banana farmer right there, but I don't have to do it. So it's gonna be like, wait, what? I don't even have my banana farmer. But no, I do have a banana farmer. It's just a robo farmer all the way down the corner. Alright, so he is doing a wizard start. The wizard is in a fairly strange positioning, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go upgrade this guy. Usually, in a wizard on this map, you usually want about right there. That's where I would place it. I don't usually go wizard on this map, obviously, but if I were to, that's around where I would probably do it. But he is getting it as a 1-1 wizard. I mean, I usually don't get a 1-1 wizard, I just get a 1-0 wizard. The problem with the 1-1 is you need your lightning for round 4. You absolutely need it. There's no substitute. And think about a 1-1 is you're spending extra money that's going to be useless in like a round. So I just usually don't get it personally. But there's nothing wrong with getting it if you do. Obviously, it's to each their own, basically. But I am going to pull ahead in the farm just because I spent less money on my towers in general. I'm going to go and Salted Wounds that. I don't know if he had that. I'm just going to go and send a few more balloons. I'm going to get a little bit of Salted Wounds. It's not anything amazing, but I'm probably going to get a few of them on the pinks. That's why I just went ahead and do it. Yes, he's going to use his lightning bolts, and he is not going to leak with his lightning bolts. He's going to go get my triple R up in here. Make sure I don't leak too much. I am going to leak a little bit, though. Probably down to, like, I don't know, 80. 80 seems about reasonable. I go to 88. You know, that's close enough. Continue sending pinks because he does not have a defense. But he does end up getting his lightning wizard. Not before I get a monster eco, though. Still at 429. The thing about Salted was it did get nerfed, but if you could still like a giant chunk, it's still free 150 eco, which is obviously nothing to be sad about, because 150 eco definitely can sway the game. It's like if you can leak lives on your opponent, it's much better than eco amplifier. But the thing is, like, people are so cautious with leaking lives now, it's really hard to do it. Especially with wizard star, it's easy to pressure. So he is going for a wizard boomer mix-up strategy. I mean, I personally have never seen that. It doesn't seem like, it just seems like the problem with that is that boomer is a really early game tower. It can work late game with turbocharges, but just generally doesn't work as well. And then wizard's an okay late game tower, not anything phenomenal though. Obviously it does. It's glaring weaknesses, because Phoenix is really the only good late game part of the wizard, and that's an ability, and that's not good generally if your only late game thing is an ability, because obviously half the time you're not going to be popping crap, which isn't the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go and upgrade my 3rd plantation. I have 3 times the amount of farms he has. That's not good for him at all. Round 8, I could probably leak some lives on him, so I'm gonna go and try to do that. I don't know. He's gonna do a huge rush against me. I'm gonna go and lightning bolt that. I'm gonna go and get a Spolt in a second. See if this will do anything, because his lightning shouldn't be enough to defend. Yeah, I'm just gonna go salted wounds here. See if I can. Yep, I am gonna leak a few lives on him. He's gonna lightning bolt it, but not before I get my free salted wounds on him, and I do get 684 eco. This is what I'm talking about. It's just like insane. Like, even though salted wounds got nerfed, like, if your opponent leaks a chunk of lives, it's still overpowered, man. Okay, so obviously you can get a few more farms in up here. It doesn't even matter where I place my farms. Like, I'm probably gonna give you guys OCD, but sure, I'll place my farm right. I don't know, right here. Just because it doesn't matter. Like, I could literally place it anywhere in the map, and like it doesn't matter. But okay, it's round 11. I could pressure with a few. I'm gonna go and get my second spot, by the way. I could pressure with some camel balloons next round. I was gonna say regional whites, but we got turbo Bi-Boomer. Bi-Boomer is gonna destroy regional whites. So camo balloons. I think what I'm gonna do is just send a few camo region zebras. The reason I'm not sending more is because they are very expensive. So I kind of want to be cautious of my money. But is he gonna get out of here and use my salted wounds? And will this kill him? Will I take him down? I will take him down with the camo region zebras. Oh, I feel bad for this guy. He only has 47k. Sorry. I mean, if he wants to rematch, no, he doesn't. Okay, I assumed he probably didn't, because I feel like in Ninja Kiwi's matchmaking system, like, obviously queues are a thing and stuff, but it may be like you should be matched with people near your skill level. Because I'm not saying I'm amazing or anything, but I'm obviously better than that guy who barely. He looks like he was newer to the game, and that's nothing wrong with that, but still. Okay, hanging around. Okay, so we do find a match. We're facing Alexis. Okay, so not too much better than the other person. That's about 150k. That's still not bad, but it's not anything too insane. Like, my medallion count isn't anything insane, but I feel like I don't really grind anymore. It's still like a decent amount to have. It makes me feel, basically, I feel safe in arenas. Like, I can bet in BFE with meme shots, and I still feel safe because I have a lot of stuff to go down on. I'm not. One of my friends actually spent all of his medallions. Like, he's probably gonna watch this video, but he spent all of his medallions like banana farmers, and he has offsides again. Okay, actually, you know what? This time I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Let's go Dartling. But he spent all of his medallions on banana farmers, so he's like 20. He had like 19,000 farmers, and I think it's up to like 20,000 now. But he has so many farmers, it's absolutely insane. And there was no reason there's no reason to do that at all. Like, he just, for some reason, just spent all of medallions on banana farmers. I mean, like, I mean, I'm not judging, but like, I don't completely understand. Okay, so this guy's doing dark tryhard. Okay. I mean, I would go dark tryhard, but obviously it's not really gonna work. He does not have salted wounds. I assume he has eco amplifier because he's not sending me anything, which you usually would want to send stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna send him a few balloons. He's gonna send me a few balloons. He has eco amplifier. That's kind of what I assumed. If you don't see a salted wounds on that first round when you leak, it's definitely eco amplifier. I mean, some other like super eco boost I've seen a little bit, but generally it's not too much. I'm gonna go with salted wounds up. Okay, so he's gonna lightning that. He's like, okay, salted wounds, I ain't dealing with this crap. I ain't dealing with it. You need to go on and use lightning. But the important thing there is I did pressure lightning. So, and that is a very valuable thing to pressure, because keep in mind, you only have 3 of those for the entire game. And wasting it on reds like that is really good from me. And I'm not gonna go and get my second. I'm not gonna go and upgrade my Dartling until next round when he sends me pinks, because there's no need to. Send him a few pinks. And the thing is, he's gonna have to overdefend a lot, because obviously he knows I have salted wounds. He's gonna use eco amplifier. He knows I have salted wounds. Like, I can just do that. He's gonna lightning bolt it. He's gonna lick a little bit, but that's 2 of my salted wounds now. But keep in mind, that's 2 of his lightning bolts. Like, he's not gonna be able to defend mid game at all. Or he's gonna be able to defend, but it's gonna be a lot harder if he doesn't have anything. He's gonna use his 3rd lightning bolt. That's gonna be horrid. He has a really good farm lead on me. But the thing is, now I'm just gonna be able to drain him mid game, because the problem is he has not really anything to rely on. He's gonna have to boost or die, basically. There's not really any other options here. And I'm going to be able to catch him in farms fairly quickly, because I have a better eco than him. And farms do matter, but eco is also an important factor, because the person with better eco usually eventually catches up to farms. Unless, like, one has, like, a factory where you have, like, I don't know, plantation. Then, obviously, you're not catching up, but, yeah. There we go, again, going on my 2 plantations. He's going to chill 2 triple darts. That is a triple dart placement I don't really see much that often. I've seen, like, right here and right here, but you usually don't see right there. It's not like it's bad or anything. I don't know, I just don't see it as often. And that's never a bad thing. It's just interesting, if that makes sense. But he is going to go and prep for his Spolt. And the good thing about me is I don't really have to prep for any defense. Like, I got 3 lightning bolts on my side, plus the damage boost and salted wounds. I'm set, man. I'm set, but he's going to have to boost or get a Spolt. And I assume he's obviously going to get a Spolt, so. But to get his bolt, like, I don't even, I'm gonna send like 4 sets of yellows, and like, he's just gonna get it, like, or not. Okay. Usually people freak out and get it, but that's fine. Crap. No, I died to the yellows. I had my dartling. I think I might have survived that if my dartling gun pat. That was my bad. I'll rematch this guy if he wants to rematch. Yeah, he does. Okay. But I had my dartling gun pointed because I went over there to send him some balloons, and then I put down the lightning bolt, and I still had my dartling gun pointed over there, and he didn't shoot out the balloons, and then I just kind of like, I don't know, it just didn't really work out. But the lightning bolt, it didn't point at the balloons that were like leaking through the exit. It pointed at the balloons that were like kind of at the beginning, which I feel like that's obviously not supposed to happen. I think Ninja Kiwi purposely made it that way, which is weird if they did. But it always does that. I think it's like targeted on last or something. It seems like it is. But I guess I shouldn't come up with many excuses. Because let's be honest, all I'm doing right now is coming up with excuses, and that's just kind of nada. But this guy is in the Bloons Masters. Join my clan. Is this guy that guy's not the leader of the Bloons Masters. That's a really popular clan. If you guys don't know, Bloons Masters like it's not as relevant now, but like a few months ago, it was like the only top tier clan. Okay, so I'm just gonna randomize screw up. Okay, so we got a fairly interesting loadout. I feel like the biggest problem right now is gonna be camo leads and camo balloons in general, just because Ninja is gonna be an interesting tower to start with. I do have glue, which is gonna be good against mid game, but apart from that, glue is probably not gonna be the best. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and, well, I mean, I'm probably gonna stall out the rounds. I'm gonna put my ninja right here, right there. So it's not gonna attack that bend right now until I get ninja discipline. But he's gonna be starting with ice. Okay, so I assume he's going ninja ice. That's what I would assume he's going. And this is a pretty crappy loadout, but it's not the worst I could have gotten. Like, to be fair, I could have gotten much worse. So I'm not really complaining. He's gonna leak 2 balloons right there. I don't know if it's worth to use assault balloons. I'm just gonna go and let him leak. Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, I would have gotten a free 20 eco, but that's still. I feel like I could have gotten a little bit more valuable things out of it, especially since he's going with ice. He's going to be leaking a lot here anyway, so yeah. And usually eco and salted moons isn't really a thing. At least in my experience, people don't go those two together, so it might be a little bit surprising when I start pulling out, because usually you go like super eco boost or eco amplifier. That's personally what I've seen. I don't know. Like, I don't want to act like I'm an expert on the meta, because I honestly have no clue. Like, generally what the meta is right now, I honestly have no clue. I know Heli's meta, and like NG maybe a little bit, but apart from that, I'm honestly clueless. Saltaboon's that. He's gonna sell a farm, and I'm gonna get a monster eco gain right here, down to up to 457. But he is gonna defend with the sell of the farm into the Heli, and I'm going to gain a little bit more because he's leaking more, but I do cap out at around 450. So, and I'm not now 470 because I kept sending. But okay, so now I know he has Heli Ice. Heli Ice farm is definitely a good strategy. The thing about it is, like ice usually I don't see people starting off. That might be how you do it. I just generally don't see as many people doing that. But I mean, Heli is an amazing tower late game, and ice is like an even better tower late game. So if you combine them together, it's like unstoppable late game potential, if that makes sense. I said like unstoppable like 5 different times because I stutter sometimes, so don't make fun of me, but yeah. He's leaking, but he's not leaking any of my screen, which is kind of, it's throwing me off, because like, he's leaking, but he's not leaking. It's like, wait, is he leaking or not? It's confusing, okay? It's confusing. But I'm hoping to leak a little bit here on him. I don't entirely know if I'm going to get any lives, but I'm like kind of praying. I'm just going to use some Salty Moons here. So looking, he's got his 2 ice. He's gonna lightning bolt. He is gonna leak a little bit though, and that's gonna get me a 655. Holy crap! Dang. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining, but that's just an insane eco. That's probably, is that just what I say every single game? Oh, that's such an insane eco. Whoa, I'm getting so much money, because I feel like it's just what I say over and over and over. But the sad part is it's true. I'm gonna use my life. I'm not even gonna wait this time. Like last game, I waited and I kind of died. This time I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna risk dying here. But you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, you call me a legend, because I'm using glue. I should have used something there. That's all the ones there. Oh, fight me! You guys can't. It's too overpowered, man. It's too overpowered. And the thing is, like, I'm actually fine against group balloons. Like, the thing is, like, most group balloons, like, excluding camos, I'm gonna be a-okay against, because glue against mid game rounds is insane. Like, it's insane tower. But the thing about it is, like, its mid game potential is amazing, but its early game and late game potential are honestly pretty bad. Like early game a little better than late game because it doesn't even work late game. Like almost not at all. It's basically useless late game because it can't attack any kind of mob class balloons. I mean, you can maybe like deal with the ceramics, but generally that's not gonna work as well as some other strategies. But I'm gonna get to 1,000 eco by round 12. It's not really much he can do to pressure me. That's the thing. Like yeah. But he has a really good defense at this point. There's not really much I can do to pressure. I definitely do have the income lead right now because he has 2 plantation, which is good and all, but I have 1,000 eco, which is respectively probably a little bit better. He's not sending me any camo leads, but I'm probably gonna go and save it for my flash bomb. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and chill with that. Send a few balloons for eco. I could send some whites, hoping he messes up his Heli micro to kind of like maybe get a few lives on him. But I don't think it's gonna do too much. I think I'm just gonna send some things for a while. I should be pretty fine. I mean, maybe camo ceramics could cause a little bit of trouble. I definitely could get my Bloon Jitsu. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I also have obviously damage boosts and lightning bolts. So I'm not too afraid of. Generally, I'm not too afraid. It doesn't seem like he's gonna be pressuring me too much. He's kind of focusing on his farms right now. He's over defending a lot, so that's gonna help me with income lead. Definitely. He's gonna. Okay, so he's not even gonna send the camos. He's just gonna send regular ceramics. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good for me. Because if he sent camos, like I'd be hurting really bad right now. But no, he just sent regular ceramics. And the thing about regular ceramics is, like, they're not bad and all, but like with my current defense, he definitely did not want to send regular. He wanted to send camo. But I am gonna leak a little bit. Nope. Wait, is my Bloon Jitsu gonna catch it? My Bloon Jitsu will catch the leaks, and I am gonna be fine. Okay, so Moab's, honestly, like, if I really needed to, I could probably sell for an ice stall or a ninja stall, because I have double slow. Because I can stall balloons down to 0.25 speed, which is, or 1/4 speed, which is really good late game, insanely good. I mean, obviously, like, speed does nothing without popping power, but still, in general, that's going to be really useful for me. And okay, so it's round 18, he does not even have his Republic or Bank yet, which is not the best sign for him, I'll be honest. Not entirely the best sign. But he probably could still make it. It's just that his farm gain is probably not the best at this point. He's got his ice shards, which is an interesting play considering I haven't really pressured him. Oh, geez, voice crack, sorry about that. I know I have voice crack a lot. Sorry about that. I legitimately cannot control it, obviously, like puberty and stuff. But yeah, so he has ice shards, which is interesting since I have not pressured him. He probably just got it because he wanted to get more defense, which I mean isn't a bad play. It's just like you don't really want to do that. He's not gonna send enough here for me to like need anything, is he? I'm just gonna lightning bolt that. I don't know how many lives I didn't know how many lives I'm gonna leak there. I was like, you know, do I want to risk leaking like 100 lives, or do I just want to take a lightning bolt? And you know, lightning bolts aren't gonna be too helpful at this point in the game. So I mean, it's not. I don't feel like I'm really losing anything if I use it. I may get another flash bomb. I'm not entirely sure because the camo leads do kind of screw me over, and if he layered that under like a Moab or something, that could definitely cause some trouble. But right now, until he does it, I don't feel like I'm feeling too unsafe. If that makes sense. If that makes sense in context. I'm just gonna go and send him a few camo stuff, kind of leak a few lives on him. Salted wounds that. He's gonna go and damage boost, but I'm gonna get assaulted wounds. He's gonna leak down to 40. Okay, he's gonna sell this guy. Get a ice stall here. Get a ninja stall. Just gonna go and damage boost that. Gonna go and sell for a ice shards. I should be fine against Moab. Okay, ninjas with damage boost are insane. So I'm just gonna say that. But to making sure I don't die like an idiot, I'm gonna go and get my flash bomb back up. Actually, I'm gonna go and get 2 flash bombs. Screw it. You know why not? I need the popping power anyway. Might as well get 2 of them. But okay, so I did get a juicy income from the salted wounds I got him there, because those zebras and stuff did do actually a lot more damage than I first anticipated. But I am going to be fine against ceramics. I was like a little bit worried there because I only had 2 Bloon Jetsus, but you know, I did pull it off. He's going to sell for his Apache. Okay. His Apache. I didn't pressure him with like a BFA or anything like that. The reason I didn't is because he can easily defend with a ice flow, and then obviously like 3 or 4 raised rows with a damage boost can defend a BFP the majority of the time, I'd say. Most maps, and especially Snowfall. Snowfall is generally like more of a late game map than anything, I've noticed. I mean, yeah, it can work as a kind of mid-game map, but you really have to be pressuring a lot for that. But I do have 3k eco, which is a really good eco at this point. Like I'm not even gonna like be modest. That's a really good eco. compared to what you usually have. So I'm not complaining though. I'm just gonna get a lot of ninjas up in case I do have to obviously upgrade them for a rush. I want to have them up and ready for that scenario. We don't have any force towers, so I don't really have to worry about that. Yeah. He does not have any republics yet at all, which, like I said, it's not the best for him. He's probably gonna need some of that in a minute, but I'm gonna upgrade a few of these to Bloon Jitsu. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally die to ceramics, because like me dying to natural Bloon ceramics, it's probably not the best way to go. Like written on my gravestone, died to round 24 like ceramics, and that's not what I really want. Actually, as my profile pick, I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, I had died to round 13 as my profile pick. It was like, probably you guys didn't think it was very funny, but I thought it was very funny. Okay, because I was looking at voice chat, my friend. This is a long time ago. His name is Koba. Yeah, he's a really good Bloons player. He has like 25 mil, I think. He has a YouTube channel. It's called Koba 101. I think he has like around 60 subs. But anyway, so we're in voice chat, and he died to round 13. And then I was like, as a joke, I was like, okay, let me make you a trophy. And then I wrote on like a gravestone picture, or a gravestone JPEG. I just said died around 13. And then I had that as my profile pic for a while. So yeah. I mean, not anything too exciting, but I just thought it was like kind of interesting to mention. He did get an Arctic Wind, dude. This guy's over defending a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna go and like say, do not get this much defense, because I have not sent this guy anything. Like I sent him like some camo zebras earlier, but that was really all to the extent of it. I didn't really send him much more than that. But this guy he's getting a lot more defense than necessary. Like he's already got an Apache. There's no need for an Arctic Wind, because an Apache can defend a lot. The Apache is extremely strong, especially with damage boost. Like every single one of those things is doing twice as much. It's just broken, honestly. It's broken 9% of the time. But I do have around 5k eco. I don't think I need to stop. I'm obviously gonna go and get a few more Bloon Jitsus, but I should be fine, honestly. Like round 32, I don't think he has too much money to rush me with. That's the thing. Like he doesn't seem like he has too much money stored up to even rush me. So I don't think I have too much to worry about. I'm also gonna get my eco a little bit higher, but I think I should be fine for a while. Round 32, I may need to prep for national balloons, but all that takes is really an extra Arctic Wind, and that should be fine. Not anything too extreme, if you know what I mean. Or I could just get more Bloon Jitsus. It really doesn't matter. I mean, obviously Arctic Wind would be like more reliable defense, but I think with enough Bloon Jitsus, I should be able to defend it anyway. Moab should be fine. He's gonna need a few more Apaches if he wants to defend most late game stuff. Apaches are good and all, but you're gonna need a lot of them for anything. And really, like the biggest downside of the Apache is obviously its cost, but its cost is pretty cheap for a spawning tower, if I'm honest with you. I feel like it should have a price nerf, because the Apache is really cheap for what you get. But I feel like its biggest like drawback is that you can only fit so many Apaches on the screen at once, because like it takes about the footprint of a farm. I don't know if it's the exact footprint. He's gonna leave there. No, okay. It takes up almost the exact footprint of a farm, which is a pretty big footprint. I think it's a little bit smaller. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's a little bit smaller, but still that's a big footprint that you're taking up, and like obviously that can be very harmful sometimes if you're trying to do stuff. I'm gonna go and sabotage just to make sure I don't die or anything like that, and I should be fine. Okay. I'm gonna go and reposition this ice a little bit, just kind of make it a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna get a few ice shards. Just make sure I get all the round 32 balloons when they come. Yeah. Okay, so I should be fine against Moabs. I think I should be able to take out a round 32 rush at this point, because I just have a lot of money stored up. Like I have almost 6.5k eco. I know I say this a lot, but that's insane. And so that's a lot of Bloon Jitsus. Like if you guys didn't know, that equals a lot of Bloon Jitsus. Whoa, I know, but. And the leads are causing me a little bit of trouble, but I think I'm taking out most of round 32 without even my ice shards, which is honestly pretty cool. I didn't expect to defend that much. I'm probably gonna reposition my flash bombs. Crap, there might have been a dumb decision. No. I think that was probably a dumb decision right there. Repositioning my flash bombs right as leads came out. You know, I probably should have a little bit better planning than that, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna go and reposition my flash bombs. I don't know, like right here, something so I have like better space for my actual like balloon popping power ninjas. He's got 2 factories by round 33, pretty poor factories. He's not gonna have. He can set a fuse, oh my god, but he's not gonna have too much money in general. Like wrong upgrade path, but he's gonna be definitely struggling. And like, there's not much more time you can get factories up, because this game probably isn't gonna go past like round 40 or so. Usually round 40 is about the extent of late game, maybe like round 41 or 42 if your opponents are really have really good late game loadouts, but usually that's about the extent of it. I'm just gonna go and upgrade my ninjas. I don't think it's worth to get any more eco at this point, just because eco, it takes a while to pay itself off, and if I already have, it's already round 33, I don't feel like I'm gonna spend enough rounds or have enough time to pay itself off, or maybe it is. I just want to make sure I have enough defense, if you know what I mean. Dude, imagine if there was 5 tiers in Bloons TD Battles. That'd be so cool. I really want Battles too, but I don't know if Ninja Kiwi actually is planning for that, because like I remember one time someone asked someone at Ninja Kiwi about that, and they said they didn't have any plans for it, which is kind of sad, because I feel like a lot of people in the Bloons community would love a Bloons Tower Defense 6 like Battles version, if that makes sense. Just kind of like they would beat CD5 with Battles, like it's basically the same like game, but it's just like battling people, and that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You won't screw it. Just because I have enough money, I'll get a Bloon Liquefier. Just because I have enough money. Let's go. Bloon, you know, that's the wrong upgrade. I'm so used to never getting a Bloon Liquefier. I just automatically went to other upgrade. But let's go. Bloon Liquefier. OP, bro. Bloon Liquefier. OP. Yeah, look at that. Like, could my Flash Bomb do that? No, I didn't think so. Oh boy. The problem with the Bloon Liquefier fundamentally is like I feel like doing that. I feel like doing 2 pops a second or whatever it is, and the 10 pops a second or whatever the Bloon Liquefier is. I'm not entirely sure, but it's around like 10 pops a second. I think the Dissolver's around 2 pops a second. It doesn't make a big difference. Like, you're gonna be defeating the Bloons either way. Like, I think a Bloon Dissolver can defeat a ceramic hole. Don't quote me on that. Like, a lot of stuff I say, like, I don't entirely know for sure. Or if it doesn't, it can get it pretty close where another tower can easily finish it off. But the thing about the Bloon Liquefier, it's like popping 10 a second to popping, like, I don't know, 100 a second. Like, you're gonna be popping the ceramics either way. It's just one is a tiny bit faster, and usually that doesn't really make a big difference in the long run. So it's just is it worth it? That's just kind of the thing. Wrong tower. But he is gonna be struggling a little bit there. This is an tourney, so lives don't really matter, and he's gonna have to be rushing me. I could be rushing him, but the problem with eco is usually you're not the one being on offense, so usually that's farms. Because the thing about eco is, like, you obviously, once you rush, is he gonna die here? No, he's gonna damage us. The thing about eco is once you rush, like, you literally don't have anything else to do. You don't have any money to do anything else. So you better have, like, a pretty solid defense whenever you rush, you know? I'm gonna all these Bloon Jitsu. He's going to be damage boosting. That's a pretty early damage boost. Interesting play. Okay, so I'm just going to go, obviously, get more Bloon Jitsus. Because, like, you could never go wrong with more Bloon Jitsus. Like, because it's just a solid tower in general. Although the Bloon Jitsu, it being good and all, like, even if you get a Bloon Jitsu, it's a fun fact. If someone has a Bloon Jitsu, and, like, you really want to kill them, they don't have any kind of track power, and they've used all their boosts by round 8, don't ask how that scenario happens, because it doesn't. But if they somehow did that, and they don't have any money, and they have one Bloon Jitsu, you can kill them. Because a Bloon Jitsu cannot defend constant yellows. Fun fact. I know that's probably, like, the most useless fact of the day, because obviously Bloon Jitsu can mostly defend yellows. Like, it just barely doesn't catch up. But, I mean, I don't know, like, what circumstance you guys are in. So if you ever find yourself in that oddly specific circumstance, you can use it, you know? I'm just going to go and slow this down a lot. Make sure I have enough time to defend. I'm just like, obviously at this point there's not much I can do except just spam towers. I am running out of money pretty quickly though, so yeah. It's not gonna take much. It's not gonna take long to get more money though. Cause I feel like 1 eco boost is equal to about 1 Bloon Jitsu. Like maybe a little bit more, but it's a little bit more, but still. But he is definitely struggling. He sold all of his farms. Okay. So he is okay. So just by him selling those farms, it means this is gonna be going late game. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't control if it goes late game. Like I honestly, I think I already didn't. I already use my skip. I don't remember if I already used my skip. I think I did, because I usually don't play Snowfall, but whatever. Or if I didn't, I don't know. I'm just maybe looking like an idiot right now. But I usually don't like to play late game maps. But the problem with like new eco powers, like usually games do go late, and that's kind of the problem. And it's not a really good way to control it either. Like, you can maybe, like, try to rush mid-game, but there's only so much that can do you know? Yeah, I'm gonna just get a few more Bloon Jitsus in here that I think I'm gonna start rushing him. Because, like, obviously, if I'm gonna be defending later than he is, I just got more. He doesn't have any money right now. He's slowly dying. He's saying well done. It'd be great if he surrendered right now, because there's a good chance he's losing. I mean, obviously, there's not 100% chance, but there's a pretty good chance. Although, I assume he's probably not going to do that. Okay, so actually, I don't know why. I just want to talk about this. Okay, so this kid in my okay, so I school and stuff. I had science, and this kid we were like measuring something out or something like that for like a skill thing. But anyway, so we're measuring something out, and then this kid we had like meter sticks, and this kid was flying was like waving a meter stick everywhere, and then he like poked me in my eye. It wasn't even like a slight, but it was like actually like pretty painful, and like it just was like. Why do you just like I don't know what common sense it takes not to wave a meter stick like all around like you're I don't know like you're a ninja or something like that. And you think like by when you're like old enough, like when you're not in elementary school basically, you know not to do that. But I guess some kids just don't learn. It's like now why would you do that? Like someone's just gonna get hurt. But yeah. I don't know. I just like thought about that randomly. I was like, you know what? I should tell you guys, but yeah. So I'm just gonna slow this down. I should be fine. You know what? Screw it. Use my lightning bolts. Why not? I'm not gonna be using it really at all later, so it's fine. And yeah, I will take him down. Send the Cam Grow Reds. The Cam Grow Reds OP. But I do take the victory against Join My Clan. Okay, that was a longer game. I'm truly sorry about that. I can't control if games go late, and obviously I don't want to just surrender because I wouldn't really want to do that. Like, Asian Sensation surrenders a lot, but that's because he has, like, what? Like, I don't know, like, 75 mil? But he actually, no, he sold for golden projectiles, so he's, like, I don't know, like, 2 mil right now, I think. Because I think he sold for golden projectiles, so he doesn't have as much right now. But we're facing Scartle. Interchange generally does go late game, so I don't know. But I'm feeling Cobra, man. I'm feeling Cobra, okay. I'm not entirely sure how Cobra works. Like, I'm not a Cobra expert or anything. Like, I'm probably the least knowledgeable person on Cobra. But what I know is, like, you can do stuff like, you can just balloon adjust people. And why did I get rid of my bomb tower? There we go. I was like, maybe I can do tack. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do tack. But I know I can just balloon adjust people and they just basically die, so... Yeah, that's kind of what my plan is right now, but honestly, I have no clue how to play it apart from just like using balloon adjustments. Like obviously, like the wired funds and stuff, but that's about it. I'm not a pro Cobra player or anything. He is gonna use the crying emote. I assume he's going Heli because actually Salt. I may be able to get Salt and Wounds here. Depends if is he starting off with Heli. It looks like he is because usually okay, he's starting off with Helis. That means our Salt and Wounds is gonna be a little bit harder because the thing about Heli is. It is really good against blacks and pinks and stuff, but usually against balloons like I don't know, trying to think, balloons like yellows really struggles against, like whites really struggles against. So basically like all the like the grouped balloons, if that makes sense. I don't know whether if he has salted wounds or not, so I'm gonna try to make sure. I'm just gonna use the lightning bolts there. He did not use salted wounds, so I don't know if he was just waiting for me to use the lightning bolts or what, because usually you'd use the lightning bolts right there. Okay, so this is the biggest dilemma I'm facing right now. Do I use bomb or do I use mortar? And I'm gonna use mortar. I don't know. I don't know what to use. But mortar seems like the best call for its price, because it's just a deep 0-0 tower can defend a lot. For mortar in general, like obviously mortar has its limits, but a 0-0 mortar isn't anything to scoff at early game. It can definitely help out. But my Cobra should be able to take down the pings. Like the pings generally should not be an issue at all. I'm gonna go and get my 5 wired funds and my 0-0 mortar. Round 6, I'm probably gonna do my plan is probably gonna do a green rush. You could also probably save it for round 8 for a yellow rush, because yellow rushes definitely do a lot too. You know, might as well get my eco up in the process. Gonna go and upgrade to the faster firing so I can deal with the greens effectively. But he is going Heli Ice. Okay, everyone's going Heli Ice now. It's sad. Okay. It's nothing against you if you're going Heli Ice, but it's not where I want the meta to go, if that makes sense. Like, it makes it so most games are late, and that's not at all what I'm a fan of. And because I don't have fun, I don't have as much fun when games go late. Like, to be honest with you, I hate it when games go late because it's not intense. It's just like, yeah, it's just not intense. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like there's no like thrill. It's just like see who can. It's just like a stalemate where a stalemate. I don't know what it is. Like you guys like can call me an idiot. I don't know what the phrase is, but it's just like nobody can kill each other until like later rounds. And it's just pointless for a while. Honestly, it's just a pointless thing. And what does he have? Because he is not using any salt wounds. I haven't seen an eco amplifier unless he has used a salt wounds, but I have not seen that. He may be using super eco boost, which is definitely a possibility since he's going eco, but I haven't seen anything from him yet, which is interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go on and use. I'm just gonna continue building up Cobras because there's no reason not to. I mean, I already got a decent amount of Cobras right now. I have a pretty good income at this point. Really, no reason to stop. Round 11, I'm probably gonna do some whites against him though. Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna do like one set of region, then just do a few of these. Just do a few whites. I may mix in some region whites right there. Yeah, I'll do some region whites. And just that. And then he's going to lightning bolt it, but he's not going to be leaking anything. The lightning bolt is really good. Okay, so my plan right now here is to, like, force him to send me camos. No, never mind. He's got up his Heli. Okay, so I don't think he's going to. But whatever. Because he, like, I was about to see, I wanted to see, like, him send me camos, but no, he got up his Heli. So that means he's probably not going to be sending me camos. I'm going to go ahead and get my 0-0 bomb tower up, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to upgrade too much farther from that. Continue getting in my Cobras, because, like, obviously, like, Cobras are, it's just what you want to be doing at this point. Like, you could get Eco, but I feel like this is going to be a little bit better in general. I think I'll start Bloon Adjustment soon, because I definitely want to stop him before this goes late, and if I want to do that, I'm going to need to start Bloon Adjusting. Which is what I'm going to start doing. Okay, so I got, what? Was that Super Eco Boost? I think it was. It was something like Super Eco Boost, but... Okay, so I'm just going to just do a lot of Bloon Adjustments, because it's going to get pretty tricky. Like, obviously, right now, Bloon Adjustment isn't going to be too good, but in a few rounds, like, he's already getting Ceramics. Like, that's nothing to scoff at. Ceramics at this point are going to be pretty hard to defend. Like, he's gonna have to micro his Heli around, but once his, like, there's enough Ceramics, it's gonna be pretty hard. And my goal right now is to stop him from ecoing and get more defense up, because if he does that, like, it's gonna be very good for me, I'm just okay. So improved Eco Boost. He does have Eco Boost. It's only improved Eco Boost, so it's nothing like amazing, but it's still nothing bad either. Because improved Eco Boost, it's okay, but it's okay. It's okay. That's the best way I know how to describe it. I should be fighting against yellows. I'll go and get my 2-3 mortar, which should defend yellows pretty good. I'm gonna go. Oh crap! I'm sorry, I'm gonna choose my. Okay, I should be fighting against. Yeah, I was freaking out there for a second. Like, I should be fine. He's gonna lightning bolt it, but will he be enough? This is a lot of Bloon Adjustments right. There's a lot of Bloon Adjustments right here. He's gonna damage boost it. Improved. He's gonna Eco Boost. Okay, so this is a really good point for me, because that means he just had his boost. He's getting into the dangerous Bloon Adjustment routes, and he just used one of his lightnings. And I still have more Bloon Adjustments. Like, it's not like I have any less. I'm just gaining them. And he's just gonna get more Ceramics. This is gonna be really hard for him to defend, especially with Heli. Like, I think Dara is better time against Bloon Adjustment than Heli does. But we are gonna go ahead and take down Startle, the legend, or not so legend anymore. Let's go. Okay. So I think with that win, it does wrap up the video. Thanks everyone for watching, and I wish, okay, before I leave, I'm sorry for, I know I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I'm sorry for not uploading. I just legitimately have not had time recently, so, yeah, I did one today, though, so that's nice. Or hopefully it's today. I mean, it may be Friday, depending on, like, where you are, but I think I'm upload it, like, late today, Thursday night. Or I guess if you're watching the future, it's not any of this, so just ignore it. But, yeah, so thanks everyone for watching the video, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day.